Today on CTV, we talk about everything prom, as well as how to deal with the stresses that come with those end-of-year tests. All that, plus a little bit more, coming up. The biggest dance of the school year is just 2 days away. CTV's Asia Ward checks in with the students here at Chrisman on their plans for making Saturday night's event the best school dance of their lives.
From the time you wake up, from the time you go to bed, many students believe the day of prom is the best night of their life. Even with all the stress, it's the most planned out day of your life.
Before prom, we are taking pictures at Unity Village, I think.
Before prom, I'm just going to take pictures and out to eat and stuff.
My plans before prom are to get ready and get my hair done, get my nails done, and then go take pictures with my friend Mariah.
Before prom, I plan to go and get a haircut. I plan to pick up my tux. I plan to get on the party bus and go around and hang out for a little bit.
During prom, I'm just looking forward to having fun, partying with the fam, you know.
And then during prom, I'm looking forward to the photo booth. Not the food, because the food is dry, and dancing.
I'm really looking forward to the food because I like to eat.
At prom, I'm looking forward to the beautiful ladies. You know, it's something tight, something right. If it ain't tight, it ain't right. So other than that, looking forward to being with my homies now and then.
After prom, probably just go somewhere and hang out for a little bit, see where that goes.
After prom, probably go to a hotel.
I'm just going to go back to my friend Mariah's house and sleep.
After prom, I plan to go get some real food, I guess you'd say. I plan on going out with some of the guys, you know, having a fun time.
Through all the fun and happiness, we must remember that the lives of our friends and family mean more than just making a bad decision before, during, and after prom.
The first thing I would say is if it doesn't feel right, if you get that gut feeling that says I'm in the wrong place, I need to get out, then you need to vacate the premises. You need to leave. Something doesn't look right, your friends are not looking right, not doing right, and don't let anybody talk you into doing anything that you really don't want to do. Take a look at YouTube. Look back at some news footages of some kids who have been in car accidents because of drinking and driving and doing drugs. Think about somebody in your family. Think about a close friend of yours that you may know from previous years who have gotten into bad accidents, and maybe they're not even here today to talk about it. Think about those things. Be wise. Make good decisions. You're becoming adults now, and you need to make good decisions. And the good decision would be, if it doesn't look good, doesn't look right, if it doesn't feel right, you better vacate the premises. Be safe.
For Darius Stone, I'm Asia Worth reporting for CTV.
So with prom closing then, most of us probably know exactly what we'll be wearing Saturday night. CTV's Barry Baker takes a look at this year's prom outfit picking process.
With prom a little more than 40 hours away, most, if not all, attending have their outfit ready.
I do have my dress, and it's a two-piece. I got it from Stephanie's Bridal by the mall.
My brother and his girlfriend went to prom, so I asked to use one of her dresses, and so it didn't cost me anything.
Yes, I got my tux for prom. It's going to look pretty nice.
Some students found it difficult to find the perfect one.
A style of dress that has stuck out to me most this year would probably be a two-piece.
I was looking for one that went with the theme pretty much.
There are hundreds of styles of dresses and tuxes to choose from, but you do still need to follow the school dress code.
As long as you are following school dress code of not revealing too much, being too short, showing off extra skin, you're going to be okay. You can wear whatever.
As for us guys, many girls say we only have one job when it comes to what we wear.
Some things that women like their men to do is usually coordinate their tuxedo with their gowns. And so the women usually will go with the men to pick out either a pocket square or maybe the bow tie or possibly even a waistcoat that matches the same color. And in that way, it's kind of fun.
Prom runs from 6 to 10 this Saturday at Arrowhead. For Brittany Stinson, I'm Barry Baker, reporting for CTV.
Thanks, Barry. I'm going to get my suit from Men's Warehouse, which should be here, well, tonight, actually. Juniors and seniors, be sure you're ready for a mock car crash tomorrow. This year's crash will be a result of a drunk driving accident, and it will take place during third hour, so head straight to the auditorium after second block. And it's not just Christman students who will be watching it. Van Horn will be here as well. Seniors, just a reminder, you only have 2 more chances to buy your Project Grad tickets. They were here on sale Tuesday and Wednesday, and they'll be back again on those same days next week. Tickets will cost $10 for the seniors and $15 for a guest. Tests can often cause stress among some of the Christmas students, and I know that feeling. This time of year, it can create even more anxiety. CTV's Skylar McCarty talked to some students about how they deal with test stress.
Many students feel stressed when they have a test coming up.
I think finals after semester 2 is hardest because that's what actually determines our grade at the end of the year.
But between the standardized tests like the ACT and the EOC and the end-of-year finals, students grow especially test-weary as the school year winds down.
Why do tests stress me out? Most of the time it's because I'm nervous about my grades and how that affects my grade point average, but other than that, I just don't like tests. I'm not a really big fan of them.
I stress over tests because it's my grades, it's my future, you know. I made a deal with my mom. If I don't have a 3.5 GPA by the end of the semester, she's going to shave my head. So, grades are important.
Each student deals with the stress in his or her own way.
I just breathe calmly, you know, try to stay calm and just, you know, focus on the test rather than anything else.
I cook and I eat. And I chew a lot of gum when I'm taking the test. Helps kind of relieve the stress. And I try not to think about it. I procrastinate a lot.
For Mallory Thompson, I'm Skylar McCarty reporting for CTV.
Summer school enrollment is still open. If you need to make up credits or if you just want to get ahead of yourself, make sure you sign up on the district website ASAP. 2017 senior class officers, don't forget, Johnston's will be here tomorrow at 10:15. They'll talk to you about announcement designs for next year. Up next, we take a look at the process of planning the senior pranks, and we get a first look at the yearbooks. Stay tuned.
Here at Chrisman, we're all about the 3 B's. Be active, be involved, and be a bear. How do you do that, you ask? Guys?
Come to a game. Come to a show.
Come to my meet. Come to my game.
Come to the choir concert.
Come to a show.
Come to my game. So remember, be active, be involved, and be a bear.
Be a bear.
Be a bear.
Be a bear.
Be a bear. Be a bear.
Be a bear. Be a bear.
Be a bear.
Yearbooks will arrive soon. It's your chance to take home a book full of memories from the school year. CTV's Tariq Lindsay tells us what we can expect when this year's edition arrives.
A picture is worth 1,000 words. This year's yearbook contains fewer than 2,000 pictures. That adds up to a lot of words and memories.
You should get a yearbook because it will create lasting memories with you forever. Even though you can't remember everything that happened, you'll always be able to look back on things in the yearbook.
You know, I think it's very important to get a yearbook because, you know, they have memories. It's something you can have with you later on to look back at and know where you've been.
Because it's cheap, you get to see all the memories over the past year you've been doing, or your friends, how they change, if you have like a collection of them.
The other cool thing about our yearbook is the technology, the 3D, using the phone or the iPad to put in video or to put in, 3D images.
The yearbook is going to include all things from sports to small clubs that you may or may not have been a part of. You'll always remember it.
This is a pretty cool yearbook, I think, this year. The students worked hard on it. We have more than 500 students and staff pictured in it more than 3 times. So I think we've made a good effort, and I'm excited about it.
With Joe Guthrie, I'm Tyreek Lindsay reporting for CTV.
And then there was one. Congratulations to Ronnie Cravens. He is officially Mr. Chrisman. He beat 5 other worthy competitors to take the crown. Look for more about the pageant on next week's CTV. It's that time of year when weird and crazy things can happen here at Chrisman. But not all of them just happen to occur. But as CTV's Alexis Elliott tells us, they are carefully orchestrated by the seniors.
You never know when they could happen. Pranks created by William Chrisman seniors are thoroughly planned out.
Yeah, there's some really good ones, I think. Some ones that nobody's going to really see coming. And they're going to be really funny.
Past senior classes came up with some pretty memorable pranks.
Well, last year they did balloons all over the, like the hallways and stuff.
I remember in years past, a group of seniors had driven tractors to school on the last day in garden tractors. A large group a few years ago brought in scooters, and before school and after school rode them up and down the hallways. Kind of as everybody walks around in a circle, they were just on scooters for that morning.
But before seniors do the pranks, administrators must sign off on them.
Each senior class will have a spokesman, and so anything that the senior class thinks about in regard to a possible prank, we ask that they share that with their spokesperson, and then that person comes and talks to me about it, and together we sit down and say, is that such a good idea, or is that okay? It's one of those last opportunities for seniors and the class to do things together, and as long as it doesn't hurt the facility or students or mess up a school day in the learning environment, then we usually okay it.
Keep an eye out for unexpected surprises as the school year winds down. For John Mars III, I'm Alexis Elliott reporting for CTV.
Well, that's it for CTV. If you're going to prom, we hope you enjoy it, and hopefully you'll see me there. For CTV, I'm John Mars III, and until next time, it's a great day to be a bear.